holding it down
from the dark side.
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 Hey yo. Fuck a curfew, I burn zoos till my eyes bleed. I YT and my face turns blue. In the human race, human traffic I swerve through. Rehydrate with the earth juice. Parky percussion I put the words to. Evil, head on the cut, scratch the needle. It's the 7, smash the sequel. Lighting matchsticks is cat weasel. Burn sacks of diesel, hyperactive cerebral. These guys are acting, rhyming whackness, they're feeble. I watch them waffle and chat shit to people. Lean juice, got rappers wobbling like weebles. You know how we do, we ain't having it. Dark side of the moon, that elite crew. Venom spitters, heavy hitters, straight savages. Packing raw cones with high grade cannabis. Rattle your bones, raw flows attacking your dome. Straight shatter it, brain splattering.
I'll cause you to scream and torture you once I apply force to your spleen. Leave you scorched in the street. I haunt authors' dreams, explore every morbid scene. Recorded clean or distorted, I'll be more discreet, so be cautious or bleed. The black wizard whose hands could trap winter, then stab you with fat splinters of ice as he claps blizzards. The rap ninja I shatter with shadow whispers. I came with ammo like a raging Rambo, flaming arrows hit ya. I never miss the target. My Toledo Salamanca leaves your heart split. I'll harness the quickening. That's my chance of signalling a craft full of Martians as they're passing my positioning. My thoughts darker than Arkham Asylum. I'll make rules part, I have the heart of Poseidon. Charged off of lightning, master of violence. I'll take out your organs as I dance to the violin. I lurk in deep waters like Leviathan and gathered 7 Dragon Balls all cause I desired them.
The team's firing, Shenron, let me take the flamethrower. Fuck these fake rappers we annihilating. Slicing and dicing these chickens like carvery, archery. Poison arrows penetrating arteries. I ain't the same as you, I'm taking aim at you. Canines crushing, I'm a saber tooth, breaking loose from the nooses, trying to change the loops. The shadowed wolf that gathers corpses, haunting in the gallows courtyards for dead bodies, pure savage thoughts. Fusion strength, me and voodoo like 2 juggernauts, dealing high. Cocaine and cushion make you puff and snort. Fuck your rehearsing. Our verse dispersed and burst out the door in search for a lunar surface. Moon samurais, a massacre, some valentines. This ain't conceptual, straight bars for your camera guy. Scripting art, written's a carved visions of a killer in the mask, holding a knife and a ticking heart. Dashing that still, you can never cross the dark side. World in the bars, you feel the archive. Coming on some next shit. Out of this world, this is my nexus. Who you know that sprays disinteresting.
That's why opponents always get scared. You know what the deal is.
We the wrong crew to cross.
That's why opponents always get scared. You know what the deal is.
We the wrong crew to
And your dynamic systems of true mutants doom static. Ominous twisted magic. Digital symphonies opposing tyrant ministries. Dynasty, sophistication of tremendous multitude. Distributing sounds offensive to morons. Dimension switching, overthrow the multiverse. Distant skies, occupy telepathic minds. Dope strategies, operate through madness. Destructive savagery, ocular, topple mountains. District secret, odd timeless mystics. Demonic spirits, often tamper melodically. Dichotomy, seeming obvious to majorities, developing synchronicity. Obliterate this monopoly. Deep space odyssey, terrorizing mockeries.
My blood bubbles cause I'm sick of this life. I spit saliva on my hand before I finger your wife. After sex I lay thinking of mics and different ways to crush it, utilising things that are right. I know a lot of guys who whisper at night. They say my name when in their circle cause they're pissed that I'm tight. But you can't deny I put the fucking work in. And if your boy says otherwise I'll fucking murk him. You're flirting with death if you're opposing me. The Antichrist, I'll take your head off with your rosary. Leave a bloody scene so those that see know it's me. I stick to my word, no one goes in peace. You're double times boring, you're not Busta Rhymes. You just hide the fact you say nothing in 100 lines. You claim to have content, but all I hear you spit about is getting high and piss, so that's nonsense. You're not Bronson, stop trying to be harder. I'll punch your head until you are a certified retard. I'll leave scars you'll have reoccurring flashbacks of the day I tied your feet to a burning crash mat.
It's the rise of a phantom, serial might slayer or hold a ransom. The game's like my grandson. I've done father the furthest, march with the worthless, flipped up my attitude, bars and out charged in my furnace, causing havoc, track smashed on my whole shit. Focus, there's levels in this scene, I'm pole vaulting, immaculate on track events. I breed a massive pill with my lines, vicious with the lyrics hit like my time. Cadence of flow, crack shit breaking your skull. You've been surrounded by the fakes and it's taking its toll. I hear established rappers chatting salad, you bitches average. I bring that hard food with grammar and stanzas. Ha! The meze come like a melee. Try test this Mayweather, I'll make you bow to your sensei. Medicine ball, feel the dead weight. Training, keep your head straight. Keep rapping, I'ma kick you off your Segway.
Spin and do a two-step skank. Delphonic moves, bark, but the shooting off blanks. I could never lose Marciano Mayweather. Blaze up the haze cheddar. Used to rock the Cortez. YSL beige sweater. Might as well pray, fella. Sky's about to open up. Hiccup 4-5 at the range. Watch the melon bust. Man's a rocking leggings. What the clout are we living through? Thorough MC still exists. Call me living proof. Zoned at the group home. Bees in the bathroom. Way before the pick phone. Rooting for the Arsenal. Dennis and Fieri. These men are soft fairies. The patterns might vary, but graphics play clearly. In clarity, the 4K verse on your projector. Insanity, your head might fly. The disconnector. It's vanity, I like them fly. Fuck what you're feeling. Calamities when they grab mics is not appealing. Appalling when they're falling, they fall like a sack of shit. Tapestries I'm laying on tracks. Exhibitionist, darts flying, boy in your back. Lethal instruments, laughing at your album, it's whack. No coincidence, raining on your gang with a flare. My skills golden, leaving dead riddled with holes and bones broken.
We don't need eyes when we're gang zombie ronin. Rice smoke, ice magic, black hole pixelating road. Jedi eye for a night, iron apocalypse. Sith Lord rise from my sarcophagus. Icy crystallized fingertips, blade baptism, dripping fresh victim. Lava sky, scorched earth, serpents harmonized. Karma's prize, born to die, the horde they thrive. Where the score of swordsman lie. Subordinate disguise, bring the firelight. Orcs in the Shire, Messiah complex, squawk and liar. Duck me like frying knives, sent your baby mums to make it right. Fresh pussy out the icebox. Be another life lost to the right cross. You soft when the mic's off, scared of a slight cough. You parody mob boss.
Coming up short like odd job.
That's why opponents always get scared. You know what the deal is.
We the wrong crew to cross.
That's why opponents always get scared. You know what the deal is.
We the wrong crew to cross.
Yeah. Seventh Dan. D.S.O.T.M. Yo, enforcing the flames, coarseness, organs of pain. Talking for change, tainted by the force in my brain. Tournament reigns, forcing me to halt with no gain. Crucified by the government, torment and games. Forceps holding me down, I step forth and refrain. I'm not inside a box or tailored where the paupers decay. Cause when you follow suit, there's nothing but a no for display. I stay grounded where man leads or orbit astray. Talk of a phase, borderline caught in a maze. Absorbing the rays, burnt deep, they call it a craze. Tortured insane, cautiously and walk with a blade. When life brings you down, there's no doubt that the force will be raised. Auction of rage, caution upraised. Walking astray, it's lonely times, dismal where the fraudulent play. Always betrayed, awkward charades. I got my finger through the pin and you can't pause the grenade. Yo!
Retro classics on feet, the smooth criminal. Pen more classical heat, more's minimal. Archived albums on file, pen you a pub quiz. Heads turn when I come by, BMW 6. Differences, I'm strolling on feet, I strike solo. Beat the gash, rest and repeat, capture a photo. Keep the stash near where I sleep, forever cautious. Make these rappers flee and retreat, vomiting nauseous. Bet they think I'm talking at breeze until it's real life. Got your wifey rolling up trees, riding a steel pipe. Leave her with a picture to smoke until you wet kiss. That's a dozen pricks in your mouth, I throw a skeptis. Chilling when they run in your yard and snatch a reload. Telling hoes you're moving that hard could get you repoed. Everything I tell you is fact, that. Old school classical flair, they call me Top Cat.
No need to panic, we all leaving this fucking planet. Far from organic, yo, you get damaged by acting frantic. Satanic antics, and lies got us moving manic, acting erratic. control the way we think with semantics. All this word association, I'm losing patience. Safety shouldn't be based on location of birth, place on this earth. Yo, inflation, incarceration are rife now. Yes, I mean right now I'm in the smoky room, sitting with the lights out, shaking with adrenaline, trying not to let these evil thoughts settle in. Devilish spirits telling me that I'll never win, but I'm doing my own meddling, steadily molding my mind state to counteract the state of affairs. Majorly aware of the fear I can taste in the air. Yeah, stop living so scared. Carry on saying your prayers as if the angels are aware.
My metal hands grasp the datacron discovered in the red sand dunes of Korriban. Force lying raw, path for the distorted painting, sacred feminine, witch doctor's medicine. Dark forest, malevolent spirits remembered him. Poison cherub, arrow, punctured lung, vicious wasteland, clay face. Dominated safe space, cave faces with a scrap metal welded mace. Institute simps engage super mutants. Contract killer, draw the 6-shooter, hired by a supercomputer. Luger desert nightcap for the right caps. That day the rain poured on the swordsman, washed away the slaughter. While you run like a drunk lizard, trying to find that cauldron full of visions. Eternal Earth's core prison, demon monks fighting system.
Yo, strapped up as I dwell into the city of God. Ruins remains, death a derelict domain. Unfamiliar territory, burnt by the rain. Acid splashing on my face, visions battered by the mace. Carcasses scattered, lashes on their skin. Ankle chains locked on skeletons, shackled by the kings. Grim at first sight, like the Baphomet is sin. Without shouting Hail Mary, I'm immaculate within. Untouched by the tainted seed, Satan ain't breaking me. No place like home, refuse to believe the make-believe. The city of death, insidious steps is hideous. Intricate breaths, whispering plagues to innocence. I feel a change, the sky darkens. I proceed to lead on the path for hierarchy. Spot a structure in the mist, motes of lava. The surrounding grounds a statement of stone carvings. I enter the premises, holding a scepter, a katana blade, ready for my nemesis. I feel a strange entity's energy moving next to me. Shivers down my spine, a feeling that I'll never miss. Delicate, battered by the demon's etiquette. Awoken with irrelevance, hypnotized in a trance. I used to try and look for the answer, now I'm blessed with the intelligence. The unseen, the fucked up temperament.
Yeah, creeping through the door half dead. From the last session, your path's pending. Mine's far from ending. Super conscious, hyper alert. I'm only part resting, dark henchman, Martian repping. I'm never half stepping in this false kingdom. Convulsive twitching, I'm holding wisdom. Pay attention, but don't ever over listen. Cosmopolitans from the old religion. Soldiers breathing, time to take back our stolen freedom. No progress if there's no believing. Overseeing new regimes, region to region, people seething. What's the meaning? All this cleaning up, washing up our brains. Hey yo, what's strange? It takes you. Break the chains. Shit can't stay the same. Changes in my range, I'm about to break through. Pull to the outer lane. Navigate my way to the astral planes. Yeah.
We protect our territory. All us men are gory. On a warpath in search of endless glory. Hence the story. We came on large wooden boats, burning hearts while observing stars, but you wouldn't know. These are tales before your time, so best to listen close. I've seen children drown in shallow waters thanks to river ghosts. Chopped down a conscious tree with golden axes. Made elixirs with the roots I mixed within a bowl of absinthe. Then I drank it, the warlord from ancient lands. The immortality within my bloodstream shall take a stand. So who's your bravest man? I'll take his life force to claim his wife before I exit with a bang like Guy Fawkes. Mind sharper than laser technology. Before I go to war, I'll be sure I raise the dead to follow me. With my razor's edge, I play with heads of college geeks, and that's a basic threat if your brain forgets to acknowledge me.
Sinister saxophone player, the axe murderer. Enter your personal space like a burglar. Misty the swamp witch, her gift was resurrection. Death spread her wings and kissed him on his deathbed. Snitched on by the talking severed head. Within the asylum walls, where the insane break bread. None collapsed during exorcism. Now possessed winged skeleton with a goat's head. Orgy with her guests, we both just returned from death. My sweet day of the dead. danced and twirled amongst the body parts. What is this witchcraft? Drag the horse corpse from the horse and cart, embalmed and stuffed, dangling ornaments. Sore throat, sword swallowing, Carol Vorderman. Porn posing with your sweetheart until he's bored of them. Yo, 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 yo.
Challengers are way off the mark. Challengers are way off the mark. Challengers are way off the mark. Challengers are way off the mark.
Blackness reflects an image of my father in the train window. I light a cigarette, listen to war cloud. I walk quietly and talk loud. Exit the platform. My pupils dilate. Can't tell if I'm asleep or wide awake. My thoughts violate time and space. Grab a zombie bitch by the waist. My flesh sword penetrate a slimy place. My sex pistols shot 1 million kids all upside her face. Her twin sister licked it, then they started lip-sync. The image was so sickening I had to get my mind erased. Didn't account for the time it takes, now I have to find a place. Escape from this mad habitat. Link on the other side with Sir Badger Gash. Still banging out them dusty beats. Roundhouse your nan and teeth, your MPC.
Studying linguistics, ended with sadistic talk. The ballistic report, describe life is hit with a force. Mushroom cloud smoke, nuclear, verbal shells. Fragments scattered, dead corpses, earth or hell. Weapons of mass devastation causing aneurysm. Pattern like Morse code, this ain't a game like Activision. Catch the rhythm, this shit's complex like DNA. Wipe out your family tree where the seeds are sprayed. Prototype, angel mind, devil soul. Hybrid with a metal skull. Kevlar synthetic embedded in my genetics. Alphabetic anesthetic, rearranging the lexicon. Majestic schizophrenic, intellect psychedelic. And that's a trick for the words ingested. A pacifist from the world infected. Words demented, the cursed apprentice. Projecting antichrist passion as a splatter to revert.
Raised in the marshlands, the great Saiyan who surpassed man. I've searched for a worthy opponent over these vast lands. Replicating sledgehammers with my large hands. I'm more than you can handle, like the phoenix in the last stand. I'll remove a doubter's head. It's not a rumour, it's the truth, you're best to bow instead. Dark side of the moon exhaling clouds of death. I'll power bomb you off a mountain's edge. I'm quite vicious, I'll deny you have shined despite your wishes. Then tie you in vines for the spiteful witches. Cause inside of their minds you're quite delicious. They'll hide you in their fridges, then they'll add you to all types of dishes. That's the sort of traps I lay. Detaching brains is my reaction when I catch my prey. I feel a strange attraction to pain, blindfolded as I walk into the labyrinth of fate.
Fuck what you chipping in with. Check the kingmanship. Talk how you want, you still getting dismissed. I hate on you from the morning till when I get take away. I see fools talking like they making waves, but they suckers on the day to day. Watching other dinner plates, who's bringing weight to the table? Big talk like you able, all your lies are disgraceful. The worrying thing is one day they gonna face you. You ain't snatching our title, we aren't like you. Dark side, all you whack rhymers, arch rivals. Logging details as I pass by you, observing everything as mad as Mark Spector. You're all aware when the crew is in the sector. Prepare for lectures by the reckless individuals. You spinning out if you think you ain't spinning out. Yo, with the sound, leave your whole crew condition critical. Happen, they haven't changed. Catch me acting strange, attach your brain and drop it off in the astral plane. Snatch your whole thought space. Yo, I drive a sort of way to leave your guts up on that walkway. You ain't making cash all day, you small change. All you really do is keep them courts paid. What's the forte? Dark side being chopping heads with the syllables. Keep your bullshit to a minimal. We spilling you. Fill your brains with the raw shit, the scripture. Spaced out individuals, drilling through your hands, putting MCs up like portraits and pictures. Yo, we ain't subliminal, we ornate. My friend, you can't force fate. Treat this shit like a sport, some of you in poor shape. Morph my whole shit and celebrate. You catch a sprain in the warm-up, don't hesitate and get caught up. Yo, I devastate, then regenerate. Don't slip and pretend that you ain't hurt. You don't shine when you emulate. I resonate with your higher circuits, make it inner conscious nervous. While you search for purpose, I watch the circus, trying to keep my head above the surface.
Oh shit, murder commit, the toe dragging, the body bagging.
We drew our swords in the stone wall corridor, chest stabbing frenzy, night raids. Fort littered with corpses, all berserker. Decorate my face with murder. Snowblade hack 'em to track demons, follow disease and famine. Giants herd mammoths, hate dragons, cop this code. Ritual chalice, lycanthropy, blood soaked lips, dungeon bandits, ambush brotherhood assassins. Night mother heard your plea, throat of the mountain, buried in a blizzard freeze. Rise of the raven, baptized his bones in fire. You son of a serpent, devil servant, hell on earth, ha ha. Carved his own version, giant reptilian demon in a church made a nest out his victims' bones. Tales darker than a witch's crow. My whispers help the sickness grow.
Emergency at street level, concrete skeletal. City on DEFCON, cold words, spin a spirit backwards. Reverse narrative, purposely murdering the actors. This is my palatial state, sabotage king. Verse in the camouflage, mutated iron skin. Covered in battle scars, kamikaze dignity. Seppuku sword flash, suicidal tendency. Mid-air acrobat, the system is gridlock. Stop the spinning for the lift off. Grenades and nukes, keep quiet for the pin drop. Fallen Goliaths, a lamb in the silence. Permanent acid trips, turn a man psychic. Walked across the border to a shadowland forevermore. Found a body, fractured ribs on a pebble shore. 10th floor, storyteller, wrapped in a North Face. My vibration takes a blade to your dreamscape.
Oh shit, murder commit, the toe dragging, the body bagging. Oh shit, murder commit. Oh shit, murder commit.
Yo, it's a full moon and my crew's out for blood. In the graveyard, I just crawled out the mud. Found a jar in my pocket, pulled out the bud. A dry cyclone blunt, then I ground it up. I'm now ready for anything that lays ahead. I plan to make noise loud enough to wake the dead. My thoughts roar like a plate of flesh that smells rotten like tours round the lake of death. I feast upon a sacred egg. I awoke to find it placed on my bed. This place is strange. In this world I can't say my name, cause I don't wanna ever stay the same. I aim to change and break free from this physical form, but right now I'm not ready, so I'll sit at the door and show spirit as I wait in line for my one-way ticket across space and time.
I stay flipping the flow, ripping the show, billing a spliff in the snow, mesmerized by the glitter and gold. Walking round like clones, it's ridiculous, bro. Thoughts connect like rivers that flow across a broken land. Smoke the tange, mind open, man, so I overstand. Deep in the brainstorm, under the trees, only God I stand under, so I don't understand. I see the tactics they practice and they're underhand. Alice in Wonderland, Nephilim bones in the desert buried under sand. Thunder and lightning, crack the sky. Pictures painted by a humble man in black and white. Grey dragonfly, unsatisfied, the weed helps to pacify these mad thoughts in my aggy mind. So this whole bag of piff getting set alight, the night creature. I write in the twilight, sleep when the sun rises. You thought you had it sewn up till I untied it. Compartmentalized thoughts as I bun my split. I recognize, maybe I got it wrong, I'm just trying to get it right. Left behind all the torment that was haunting my mind. Leave these demons crucified before I lose my mind and the noose is tied.
Oh shit,
Yo.
murder commit.
Breathe in the essence of life, devilish steps as I walk in the shadow of death. Hell at my side, speaking a sentence, express, release my mind. As the peace ain't never been kept, sat confined. Tinnitus takes over my hearing, I only hear the cries. Silence ain't never been me, I'm from the dark side. Sentenced to eternal pain, messed up thoughts as my brain swells. Living in different, ain't in the same world. Always protect my neck, but still got my name in out my head. Searching for a way to help me duck the mess. I've quit the running, but the cess is like my only meds. So I'm sat in limbo, wondering when I'm around the steps. In my mind, Colosseum, I'm battling gods. If I seize an opportunity, I'm Julius. I wanna live until I got immunity. Your mortal life had truly been a battle, trying to duck from writing eulogies. But I know we all die, and I'll embrace it. I think I've seen Satan before, he's got one of their faces. He seems to be in every corner that I turn, and it's mad cause my vision of God remains faceless. Dreams of being chased, but I can't move. Attacked by a barrage of arrow darts and harpoons. Groundhog living, no changes, and you wonder why I pop with grenades in public places.
Oh shit, murder commit. The toe tagging, the body bagging. Oh shit, murder commit.
As I'm lying there, I realize that there's an evil presence next to me.
Hey yo, my dreams lack clarity, mirroring reality. I stagger through my thought space, boxing with insanity. In a tapestry exhibition of my memories. Maybe misplaced data from centuries ain't a remedy. But yeah, hey yo, I still help potentially. I still feel like I'm trapped in a never-ending sleep. Waking up to a never-ending routine. Awake until the morning, soaking in the moonbeam. Your crew seem too keen, my crew being supreme. The truth is too deep. It doesn't matter what you see or what you think. You have projections on a blue screen. Grey skies and black seas. I drive a taxi for weeks with death up in the backseat, laughing and screaming. They can't catch me, eyes gleaming. No more questions or searching for meanings, only to wake up and realise I've been dreaming.
I couldn't sleep, I couldn't dream, I counted sheep, it didn't work. I searched for gems, I couldn't find them, they were buried in the dirt. The end was the beginning was the end. I couldn't fathom or comprehend the true meaning of life. I had a dream that I was dreaming, in the dream I was awake. I stood asleep horizontally and stared across the lake. I was certain it was real, but still couldn't decide. I sit here and see clear, with mud in my eyes, the beast tear. With another disguise, opened my eyes and fell asleep. As I awoke from this dream, I had a dream that I was dreaming. In the dream I was asleep, I lay awake vertically and gazed into the deep. In the dream there was a shepherd who was slaughtering his sheep, accompanied by a devil who was torturing the weak. Filmed September in October, late in autumn, it was bleak. In a dilapidated church where our thoughts and visions peak. Collectively collaborating, moving forward with my team. Dark side of the moon where reality becomes dreams and dreams become reality. A rich man with a poor man's salary, a broken heart displayed in an open art gallery. I walk a chosen path gradually, thin line between sanity and insanity. Split personality, a never-ending paradox, a dream within a dream. It's a dream within a dream.
Bun tomahawk, slaughter men like cattle. Rattlesnake charm you with the tip of the tail. Desert fire, dance past the sun's retired. You desire the savagery, realise the imaginary's very real. Quench my blades, first crave every kill till it tastes right. Yet he shovel gravesite, realised hallucinations from a snake bite. Cave banshee goblin screams, cries, frozen in fright. Like a bridge-side suicide found in the arms of a fiery maid with lucid eyes, head distorted like a madman's paint palette. Wifey faint, unspeakable acts, crippled baby, abandoned with an axe, boneless heathen. Pair of ravens, crops blessed by a blood so fading the Alger prime saviour. Juggernaut from the stars, she who bears the hunter's scars. Death's artist, death's artist, death's artist, death's artist, death's artist.
This is as real as it gets. Reality smacked me in the face, I'm dealing with debt. I walk alone when I'm stoned, I lean to the left. Addicts, alkies, gamblers and junkies, these were the friends that I grew up with. SL3 was the ends. Armed robbers and dark shotters, dealing in death. Lost friends and burnt bridges, a blurred image, I'm daydreaming again. We can only play the cards we've been dealt. I've only got 3 in my deck, an ace, queen and a 10. Trials and tribulations, I just see them as tests. Seem to regress back to my old ways, keeping me stressed. but I keep the demon suppressed. Bailey, Jada, Leah and Ren, my inspiration, my reason to live, my heart and my flesh. My heart beats hard in my chest. For my family I march and defend. So if you're my family, I got your back till the end. That's D.S.O.T.M. When love is worthless, hate is the currency. On my journey I made a discovery, unusual gem. You ain't my soulmate, my partner, my friend. From the start to the end it's all real, so it's hard to pretend. And death doesn't faze me, I've been fucking crazy. I don't wanna die, I wanna live. I gotta try to be positive, but it's a constant fight. When there's so much negativity, the stress is killing me. Express it lyrically, aggressive tyranny, mad villainy, a sad symphony. I painted imagery vividly. Allah tried to wake me up, but I was still asleep. Dark side of the moon, killer priest. All praise is due to the one that makes the moon rise and sets the sun in the blue skies.
I light candles before sleep. I hear pianos running, horses, see talking sheep. Can I get deep? Black rain pouring over me. Wet in my sheet, then in reverse. I see babies born inside of a hearse, and dead people pushing carriages. Is it the land, burning bush, or the Baphomet? The son of man open books for the banishment. Black universe where our planet sits. The righteous come for the establishment. The tablets they inscript. Who can understand it? Not the rich. The morals and the silver commandments. The man is branded and the land is famished. Until the enchanted had landed. In my father's house there's many mansions. I look further out, there's plenty planets. The marbles carved out with cities and canyons. The sky was misty, a tribe of gypsies offered me wine and whiskey. These hippies told me life was risky. Said mankind was blind by Disney. We cried that he tried to trick me. With bribes, we stay high like the 60s.
Only the truth gets spit. Yeah, one move and that's that. Only the truth gets spit.
Infested with the hurt and the strain. Weight of the world, no gain. Suicide might be like local, inject me. Help me fly away, someone protect me, protect me. Death chats to me, I swear it almost tempts me. Restrictions empty, ain't got a limit. I'm moving without any motives, no guide from my spirit. I talk to myself and question reasons within reasons and argue with the facts. The truth has got me seeking, speaking to the demons. They seem to answer when I indulge. My eyes roll back when I feel involved. Deeper than the devil's terrain, this place is deranged, encased in my brain. My thoughts are hollow as it seeps from my veins. Poisonous potions, polluting, projecting, and this goes further than the substances. No means of sustenance, reality injustices. Lusting for an escape and trusting in no one around me. Know that trust's a mistake. Surrounded by snakes, predators, kill or be killed. At 15, I sat and scripted my will. Envisioned like a premonition that I wouldn't make it out without incisions from knife crime or a shell deep within my path was chosen. Autopilot got me flying in the ocean. Feel like I woke up in the grave, the devil won't let me open. I try and speak up but end up choking, which results in more pain. The suffering's awoken. Scriptures on my life in braille, I hope you feel it. Nightmares as I sleep, I'm hoping you don't dream it. Cause the same pain rains upon my mane. I'm a lion in a cage, riddled with rage, fickle with age. Intelligence leaves me brittle, decayed, like I was terminal. There's one way that I'm exiting, it's not reversible. Cursed every day, but I maintain, try and stay sane. Incarcerated, encaged with the same brain.
Superhero theme music, shadows over Gotham. Manifest your dreams to it, losses are forgotten. Elevate your mind state, levitate and take off. Cut yourself a nice check, self-made papers. Fruit within this harvest, seeds of what we planted. Living for today, they said tomorrow wasn't granted. Evident my children, pick up where I left off. They won't need to struggle if I'm wealthy when I'm sent off. Guarantees we get one, face it when it hits us. Funds you better get some, scripts are getting ripped up. Goons are getting clipped up, had enough, end off. Now they wanna kill a man, be real, send dog. Friends off, some fam, everybody lost one. Mission log, one plan, scatter when the cops come. Pacing on the getaway, now we need to get ahead. Record, let me set it straight, turn your system up to red.
Only the truth gets spit. Yeah, one move and that's that. Only the truth gets spit. One move and that's that. Only the truth gets spit. Yeah, one move and that's that. Only the truth gets spit. One move and that's that.
Across my eyes
artist collected space junk, blaze skunk out his face drunk in outer space, son. Trailing the black night for light years, he cried black tears when he received a transmission composition by Kashmir. Called it space funk, skip along the snare pattern and ride the bass drum. Painting soundscapes, time traveling doctor with no name, malfunctioning TARDIS. Out in the astral plane, somewhere in the ether, now hunted by Daleks. Lost in space drifting, lots of shape shifting. Saw Galactus using asteroids for target practice like clay pigeons. Intergalactic inferno, explosions and wormholes. Stars scatter, unexplained dark matter. Whole planets go missing, no survival. Rodent Martians on motorcycles. Taking the Michael, you'll get Jackson. On the moon walking backwards. Talk to Saturn's rings, behind the scene pulling strings. Merciless like Ming, I'm on my Flash Gordon shit. Science fiction cult classic. Buck Rogers sniffing moon dust with Chewbacca.
Lost in deep space, just me and my killer crew. We remain seated like 3 splits of Gorilla Glue. Maneuvering through an asteroid field in a cruiser ship smashed in a massive oil spill. Spiraled out of control and crash landed on a barren planet lurking with souls known as shadow bandits. I need my mind clear, but what's the time here? It's moving fast, 10 minutes seems like 5 years. Good thing we're carrying jetpacks. The last thing we need's another damaging setback. Let's catch a ride on a zooming comet. While we grab the side, most are moving from it. The rock's spinning like supersonic, which induces vomit. Time to free fall and let the view astonish. Cause now I see all and how true that God is. And I promise you that God is not a human, honest. Release the parachute before we touch down. Play the dragon flute and wait for one to come round. It only takes a second, they can bend space. They're more intelligent than specimen with 10 brains. They only obey commands from those worthy. So it's of no surprise that they chose to serve me. I command them to bend space again and take me to a place where I then aim to ascend.
A cosmic isotope flows through your interface. A cosmic isotope flows through your interface. A cosmic isotope flows through your interface. A cosmic isotope flows through your interface.
Words composed in a presentation so enigmatic. Switching the screens like PowerPoint. 4-dimensional fingertip rearranging. The patterns can't be replicated. Stargazing, amazing views of the constellations. Astronomy from my pen, divine writing. I'm shooting stars, lights flying in text. I'm forming reconstructions. Create scenes with my eyes vision. Moonwalking on a bridge that seems suspended in the astral spinning. This is my galaxy. Escape routes where I blaze zoots and interact my energy over break loops. A celestial body, I'm well connected to this planetary system. I sit and listen to the asteroids falling, a devastated symphony. I float away and meditate and take myself away from the plays of my history. Let's start again when why we can't remains a mystery. Chained in misery is blatant that Satan intervenes. Encaging a place full of rage that breaks you physically. It's damaging, contaminated by antagonists. I escape by script to the bag of scripts. I release my inner peace and the beast intrigue, can't manage it. I hope and pray my words, I speaks it like a landmark. And practice what I teach and believe that you can handle shit. And I hope that what I speak will make you plan hard. I'm blessed if my opinion touches more lips than a cancer stick.
Phantom X executed the child clone of apocalypse. Rise of the Deathlocks, time virus, distant dystopian future. Sextroid Cleo, trigger happy fed shooter. Acid rain map, desert shanty town slums, cyborg punks. Posing with guns, the technomancer sons. Back in Mars 1, the ghetto. Electric pink, retro minks in stilettos. Precise with the info. Wet you like an artery slice. Mid-combo, tap the combo. Slap the scribble rap gonzo. Itchy town where it's my defined mongo. Simpson replicants, energy weapons light stepping. Bright splash canyon in your chest when I crept in. Mixed smell of burnt flesh and disinfectant. Problem fixed like an election. Can't evade detection from the blade runner's questions. Yeah. A cosmic isotope flows through your interface. A cosmic isotope flows through your interface. A cosmic isotope flows through your interface. A cosmic isotope flows through your interface.
Dark side, the creation of light, the equation of time's a basic design arranged in a line. Spaceships in the sky, invasion is nigh. Angels on high, blazing the night, blatant disguise. The mage vapor ignite this paper to write. I ain't saying it twice. traced with the taking advice. The cleverest punches from a confederacy of dunces. Punished, memories disrupted, underfunded. My novel's unpublished. I'm all about the liquor chase with Rizzler and ink. Walking on the splinters of what other MCs think. Breathing, catch a scent of a dead township. Trench mouth metro, valley of the snakes. Chapter of the state of the art of matter. Separate your bitumen sentiments. Unplug dialysis, don't lose heart. This is only the start.
D.S.O.T.M, we got that raw shit, 100% uncut, give them that pure shit. Smoke it, vomit, inject it or snort it, bang it on your stereo loud, absorb it, lost it. D.S.O.T.M, we got that raw shit, 100% uncut, give them that pure shit. Smoke it, vomit, inject it or snort it, bang it on your stereo loud, absorb it, lost it.
Picking and packing that piff in the warehouse. Constructed in Area 51, don't know the whereabouts. It's top secret, the heights are amazing, the beats smoking. Bang on our tracks, the scenes molding to our brand. D.S.O.T.M sealed and stamped. Approved by the connoisseurs, refused by the modern laws. A potent mixture, known to hit ya right back in your cerebellum. Too many reptiles, if you ever get a snake bite, this is your anti-venom. The flavor's amazing, my favorite oasis. Been making a statement, the papers we're blazing. Straight raw, idle vibes, no roach, Eiffel Heights. Take a dab of this sound, butane cooking up. Flooding your block, there's no drought, times are looking up. We got that raw shit, 100% uncut. Your chick's been addicted to sniffing our shit, unjust.
Old man with the cane, pop a leg butt. Omnidimensional, sensitive. Goat maze dispensing, reality storm. The orb of metallum, the imagined window, griffin talon, volcanic golem, low orbit iron cannon, police crab, sentry ghost, annals, D.S.O.T, US assassins, sociopathic, collateral damage, motherfucking Wesker tactics, filling private prisons, using gangster rap classics, now demasculating fashions, iconic arrogance, brothers feel the right to purge, spend their youth riding bird, decapitation statement, chaos agents, police state is safest, governed by child rapists. D-notice, privilege, sadists, cradle the power, groom the famous, and teach us to compete for status.
D.S.O.T.M, we got that raw shit, 100% uncut, give them that pure shit. Smoke it, vomit, inject it or snort it, bang it on your stereo loud, absorb it, lost it. D.S.O.T.M, we got that raw shit, 100% uncut, give them that pure shit. Smoke it, vomit, inject it or snort it, bang it on your stereo loud, absorb it, lost it.
D.S.O.T.M leave you frozen in stone like Medusa's eyes. Priests connecting on street like I was Superfly. Future time cover now, slave to the company. Data bank breaker, puzzle key to the money tree. Undertaker dig between the shades of dark and light. Spawn of prolific mother nature and father time. Left to die alone in a fortress of ice and snow. Manchurian candidate's corpse on the iron throne. A perilous exodus, odyssey of Telemachus, sailing across a bottomless sea of greed and malevolence. My brainstorms break out the depths like a kaiju. Typhoon giant Professor X type of IQ. Fake rappers crushed under monolithic glaciers. Worms buried in the tongues of angelic failures. Transcendent alien shape shifting a stanza to an Arcadian mantra. Excavating cadavers, escape or get captured in the tomb of the system. Thought patterns tangled up in the roots of a rhythm. View the human condition from a lunar position, looking up into a vision of Jupiter's kingdom. Nuclear fission, reaper in Elysium fields. Defend D.S.O.T.M with obsidian shields. Best believe this the real proof with neat bottle of vodka. The drunk eulogy of a concrete monster.
D.S.O.T.M, we got that real shit, the real piff. You're gonna feel this administered through your ear hole, make you feel sick, overdose from it. I smoke but I don't vomit. I so cold, so chronic, but I never sold my soul honest. Abusing this music with no logic. Architects sent the blueprints, we followed the formula. The product is too sick, warm it up and get it moving. Spread like a tumor or a bad rumor. sixth sense of humor, the essence, the incense. Inhale the fumes, blood intense. Dark side of the moon for the consumer. Activate the pineal gland, enhance the sixth sense. Used to cop MFTC, jest and brain tax. Play that, get high as fuck and spray the train tracks. Chrome and black, entered the echo chamber, never came back. I told you that, we got that raw shit, record it, mix and master. Package it up and export it, export it. We got that raw shit, package it up and export it. D.S.O.T.M, we got that raw shit, 100% uncut, give them that pure shit. Smoke it, vomit, inject it or snort it. Bang it on your stereo loud, absorb it, lost it. D.S.O.T.M, we got that raw shit, 100% uncut, give them that pure shit. Smoke it, vomit, inject it or snort it. Bang it on your stereo loud, absorb it, lost in orbit.
Raise the dead, speaking spells. I've been to hell to taste the flesh of fiends that fell. Ain't a man alive that can even tell. I'll sacrifice your child in the demon well. Hide your kids' ears from my hideous thoughts. I'll bring life to Darth Sidious's corpse. I'm Lord Beerus, god of destruction. I forge my own path, you follow instructions. I swallow stars like a black hole. To obtain these powers I have to smash skulls. You can find me in the shadows like Ghost Dog following the code of samurai. Leave my victims with damaged eyes. I'll restrict them so their vision is black as night. The cosmic magician and his acolytes getting on with a mission that is back in
Assassin
time.
jagged blade slashing, dragon rage, angry and an antic phase conquering, standing on the king's grave, naturally haunted, spinning swords. Welcome to the living dead. Heads get axe kicks just for practice. I'm moving like Pegasus, you're whopping with your pigeon steps. Sick to death, spitting them sharp daggers to split your necks. I disappear and reappear on some ghosties. Fisticuffs, uppercuts, be sure to grab your rosary. Dark side phantom, werewolf cuts with a fucking python. Kinda hard to imagine, there's no one fucking violent. Fuck the leviathans, harpoons for the sea creatures. I'm knee deep in the blood pool and green feces. Grim, dirt visuals for your clean eyes. I'm all over the world, all you man them move like scene guys. Check out the vocal ground, you know I'm a rare species. The big bad school bully leaving you scared weekly.
Infinity gems, I ran the gauntlet. Slaughter MCs in this yard, left it haunted. Screaming through a cracked door frame. Hair's razor, a dozen goons jacked your chain. Ryan Baker, crescent moon blood red. The werewolf of London, John Landis. Blowing haze up in your function. Praying mantis chopped to the throat, leave them choking. Solid MCs on this track, no joke ting. 6 pints leave you bleeding out your life fluid. It's a scorched earth policy, arch druids. Or your darts lack quality like Best Buy. Last challenger to step forth just died. Laughing at your foolery verse, pure fakery. Send your slag out on the rounds to cop a name for me. Doc flow, razor profound. Grab your notebook, laying down jewels off a sound. Take a close look.
Dark side. Yo, smoking saloon, the coldest platoon. Shadow assassin, these sons can't cope with the mood. We've been eclipsing rappers, man, I hope it's in boots. Bet Marge wish you got stuck in the fallopian tube. You know with the goons, mics get thrown and abused. Don't be confused by my actions, fam, I'm rolling in tune, infused with flavour. Sparkle leaving stoned by the vapor. Spaced out levels, catch me zoned in a crater. Sitting back, sipping on a yak with Mendoza. Discussing about the scene, how there ain't nobody colder. It's time to start proving we're one of the best. The 37 visualizers running rusty machetes. Coming for your head, Christopher Lambert, wielding a katana. There can be only one, you know my team's bananas. Guerrilla warfare, sip some of this red rum. It's designed to make you oblivious of my entrance. Stealthed out, verbal assassin, smash you with 10 tons. Headhunt rappers that's chatting all of that dead dumb shit. Headless humans who's living the Truman show. I'm the director, had you wishing that you was flow. Control the wave like the earth's wind. Dash daggers are earthlings. Edward Scissorhands to your serpents. Wolverine claws across your skull bone. Equator heat burning if you step into this ozone.
The end of your world dark in the skies. Supernovas frozen in motion, stars in the eyes. Lunar flares
chosen path amongst the chosen few. Smoking Zeus, man, I have to keep focus true. Stay doing what I'm supposed to do. Crops are long overdue. Yo, it's D.S.O. the moon. My whole platoon drinking in the old saloon in the smoking room where we sat and wrote this tune. Emerge from the temples of boom on Black Sunday, invoking doom. Metal fingers on flesh triggers. Angel of death sniggers. You must have got it confused. You got some of it sus. Now get the rest figured. Blue skies and red rivers. When I see pussy, yeah, my dick get bigger. Balls deep in the sativa. Halitosis, yellow teeth, need to clean your teeth, blood. What the fuck? Fuck it, I would fuck fucking Queen Latifah. Hey yo, Mendoza, bill a spliff, I need a reefer. Talk to my alter ego, my speech is deeper. Hear me coming out your speaker, mad ferocious. Spitting bars on the set, my freestyle ain't free, it costs an arm and a leg arm to the head. These pussy rappers are hardly a threat, get marched to the death. The truth is hard to accept. When I start to regret, memories fade and I start to forget. I dance with the devil till I master the steps.
Die via Tibetan sky, vulture pose, zoom close, heaven eye. Tomb Raider boom, spin the doom, feel the seven tide. Cybernetic goons, demon recess, stretch the mind, collect the time and apply it to the exercising beast mode. Kevlar skin, bulletproof wings, heat scope, I'm full blown ESO. Clap your brethren in his weak throw. Creature of the corn trying to evo, I'm sorted by default. Morbid trench badger porn sequel. Psilocybin spore print selector. Sand village gang in the Vectra. Caravan lector. Uncle Fester flex the Kazakagi hand gestures. Send a dark side shadow army to your sector if you send for me. We Japanese kinetic kill regularly. Sorcerer sound, split the sound into separate entities and apply it to the legacy. Core quantum weaponry. Pepper down your bestie and your brethrens and your deputies.
The end of your world, dark in the skies. Supernovas frozen in motion, stars in the eyes. Lunar flare, total eclipse, once a millennia. Truth or dare, watch how you move, don't make a sound for ya. The end of your world, dark in the skies. Supernovas frozen in motion, stars in the eyes. Lunar flare, total eclipse, once a millennia. Truth or dare, watch how you move, don't make a sound for ya.
Prepared to testify, step aside or step inside the mind of the genocidal maniac who let it slide on the entire universe and create the end of time. Just when you thought you was getting by, thought you could never die. Now you trading on your own demise, dude. You went on a winning streak, now mate, they just lied to you. Straight, like those dudes that supplied your foods. All kinds of eyes on you, watching you and what you tried to do. Moves you make, but I'm in the invisible kind of mood. Catch my nightly view when I'm riding through the Bosman city that I've been in since 92. Minds fly in the sky, only does the height improve. My understanding of the evil wizard that stole this show. Life is worth much more than gold for only those who focus though, don't you know? Yo, I guess you need to jam more, no need to get stressed out and slam doors. It's the broken toe, power overload. Bloody trail when I blow my nose, smoky flow, croaky throat. Sole controller of the only soul I hold my own. Leave you detached more than when you leave your phone at home. Snap your head off like a Toblerone. All my brothers roll with that dark side chromosome.
Unfinished mechanical boy that fled paradise. Hibernate like a gargoyle paralyzed. Shed his stone skin, shook it off. Throat slice, sacrifice to the gods. Locked in a crab claw, glass sword. Rappers play themselves like a lonely chessboard. Canyon in your chest, star killers on board. Snack on frauds like a zombie horde. Bundy naked corpse, shapeless form. Perfect hell, another sadist born. Hollywood bleeds, agent supremacists, rapists. 40-hour slaves, Metroid police state. Artificial simps, the institute. Kellogg shoot, snatched the youth. Defrosted younger than my son. Thunderous Zeppelin, erupted like Megaton. Wasteland scavenger runs. Bloody elbows dragging dead legs through the desert. Leather clad staring down the desert.
The end of your world, dark in the skies. Supernovas frozen in motion, stars in the eyes. Lunar flare, total eclipse, once a millennia. Truth or dare, watch how you move, don't make a sound for ya. The end of your world, dark in the skies. Supernovas frozen in motion, stars in the eyes. Lunar flare, total eclipse, once a millennia. Truth or dare, watch how you move, don't make a sound for ya.